Leos, hello. I am back with your September mid to end of the month reading. We are transcending from Virgo season to Libra season, so let's talk. And first of all, I want to say something to my mom because she watches my videos and she's a Leo and she thinks I'm really mean to all the Leos. And I love her, so I have to remind her that I just tell her what the cards say and what the energy is and that it's nothing personal against Leos. You guys have great qualities. You're leaders, you're warm, you're ruled by the sun. There's a lot of great qualities about Leos. So, no hate for the Leos. All love here. Okay, so good news for you guys. A couple things. You guys are moving out of your second house into your third house. So you're moving from your money house where you've been really focused on finances, work, career, pushing the boundaries and limits when it comes to money into a very much more social house. Okay, you're moving to a house of teamwork. You're moving to a house of like being friends with your neighbors, people who are close by, just like talking and socializing and watching football games with people and going to barbecues and just kind of taking a break, being a little bit more playful and not so overly focused on finances and money and trying to get yourself together in that way, okay? So that's good news. So you guys are, relaxing a little bit. I'm going to say this in every one of my readings because Libra season is on the rise. And with the sun going into Libra, the Justice card is going to be illuminating. And there's some things going on with Jupiter as well. I'm not exactly sure what they are. I'm not an astrologist, but I wish that I was. But I do know that with Jupiter in the position that it is and with the sun moving into Libra season, the Justice card is fully loaded. Okay, so karma is coming back. So karma is going to be coming around on all fronts to all signs. If you're trying to interfere in something, if you are trying to manipulate something to work in your favor, I would not. The universe is going to work out the exact outcome that's supposed to happen, and you really cannot control it. The only thing you can control is the energy that you've already put out and the energy that you continue to put out every day, each and every day, and be good to people, be kind to people, because Libra season is going to be one for the books, okay? Especially if you're a Scorpio. All right, but we'll get into that, Scorpios. Okay, so Leos, let's see what's going on. I feel like you guys are also kind of in a place where you want to reach out to people and you kind of feel like you possibly have done some things that you didn't see from someone else's perspective, or maybe you haven't been looking at things from someone else's perspective lately, and so you are starting to do so with your sun moving into a more social realm. You're becoming more aware of the things that are around you and not so internalized and focused on your money. So what we have going on for you is the overall energy is the Four of Pentacles. So this is hanging on very tightly to something, not being able to let go of something, an emotion, a situation, something that you feel like is very important to you. And if it's not important to you, if it's self-sabotaging, you are still unable to let it go, okay? So this could be good or bad. It really just depends on what you're holding on to. See how protective he is of his pentacles? They're not going anywhere, okay? So that's going to be your overall energy in these last 2 weeks, okay? So let's talk. All right, you guys have the Ten of Wands in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, the Lovers in reverse, and the Five of Cups upright. So, yikes. Okay. You have put the burden down on a situation, and you have taken some time to think about this situation. You have put yourself in some places that are very quiet, that are very calm, where you can think, where you can process things for yourself. It's almost like you've taken your outside influences and you've went to a place where you're very much alone and you're able to see them very clearly, okay, the things that you were looking for. potentially the ability to put this burden down, to not have this heavy weight weighing you down anymore. And you have the Lovers in reverse, followed by the Five of Cups. So there is some sort of unity in your life. This could be a romantic partner. This could be a sibling, a friend. This is some kind of relationship that you value very strongly. And there's a very deep connection here. And it is broken. It is badly broken. And you have decided to put any heavy weight that you were putting on your back. Because of this, you've decided to release this because you've had some sort of awakening that told you to do so. And the unfortunate part is you're very, very sad about it. Okay, this is grief, loss. This is one of the darkest cards in the entire tarot. So you're having some loss and some grief over some things in your life, and it's like you're still unable to let go of this. Okay, it's like you're trying to put the burden down, but emotionally you're unable to let go of the pain. Do you see that? So you're holding on to this sadness. Okay, Leos, that's your energy. Let's talk about their energy. They too are done. Okay, with the Ten of Cups in reverse, this suggests unhealthiness, potentially an unhealthy relationship that you guys are unable to end. And right behind that is the Three of Cups, which is overindulgence. This really could have a lot to do with some sort of an addiction or a bad habit. Your last house was also the habit house. So you're moving from routines and habits, money, pentacle type earthy energy into mental energy, okay, into a social energy, into an emotional and a logical energy. So I feel like you're unable to let go of some sort of overindulgence that you're having that has to do with yourself and someone else. And because of that, you're not healthy. You're not emotionally healthy. Some sort of unity. This represents having all 10 cups full, your children being full, your wife being full, your mother being full, everybody having all of their cups coming together and celebrating, and it's in reverse. So all of that, it's like a family being spread apart, some sort of emotional connection being completely separated, okay? And it's because something has came out, okay? This is the betrayal card. This is returning to the scene of the crime. This is making your great escape. Whatever was looming has been revealed. And so it has put this other energy in a place where they are no longer feeling resilient in this relationship. They don't feel like that they can move forward. They don't have that last wand to carry anymore. They've hit the 9 in reverse and they've halted. They're no longer going to move forward. It's like their resilient attitude, they had to stop, and they're going to, this is a stopped energy upright. So it's like they're going to move away from taking the 9 to a 10 and turn around and leave, okay? More like a 8 of Cups energy, like walk away from something. And when they finally do that, they're going to be very victorious, okay? You have the 6 of Wands, okay? And there's a lot of fire energy here for Leo, which is very common. You have the 6 of Wands. So at the end of the day, the other person's energy is going to be very victorious after this breakup ends, okay? So in their future, in Libra season, they are going to have a lot of really good things coming in. So maybe this situation just isn't meant to be, but for some reason or another, it has to do with being unable to let go of some sort of overindulgence, some sort of connection with the 10 of Pentacles behind it. And right behind the 10 of Pentacles is the 2 of Cups. So you guys, there's some sort of element of this relationship where someone cannot let go and they're sad about it. But you guys have to come to a place where you're going to have to, whatever limiting belief, whatever heaviness you have, you're going to have to put it down, because the other energy, the other energy is going to be very victorious at the completion of this, okay? So in the advice, you have the 9 of Swords, the 3 of Swords, and the High Priestess. So in the advice column, it is telling you that you need to, the 9 of Swords is all about sleepless nights, increased anxiety, very stressed out, surrounding a heartbreak, which is totally on point there. and you're not seeing things intuitively from a clear place. This relationship might not be meant to be, okay? And your advice is telling you that you need to listen to your, look at these two cards together. You are not listening to yourself. You are not clear. You are not on your highest vibration, okay? You need to turn this around. The High Priestess is the spiritual goddess. She is the one who intuitively tells you where you need to go. And because of this broken heart energy, this sad loss energy that's stressing you out, you cannot see things clearly. So, in the outcome, there has been a decision to be made. The Two of Wands in reverse and the Knight of Swords. Someone has decided to communicate. Someone has decided to, this is very fast moving, hasty communication. Someone is going to reach out in a blunt and abrasive way, okay? And they're going to do that by channeling the Queen of Wands energy. Now, she is fiery, she is blunt, she is abrasive. She has multiple personalities, and she's a bit of a black magic queen, okay? So she will come off a little bit rude and mean and fiery and manipulative and rough, but she is also very warm. So this person's going to come through with this kind of attitude fast, and they're going to tell you how they feel. They've made a decision, they want to let you know about it. And after that, they're going to be waiting for you to respond, okay? So the outcome here is a conversation, a meeting where someone's going to go off on the other person, and then they're going to wait to hear back from them. They're going to wait to see the reaction from them. They're going to wait to see what happens after they bring out the big guns, okay? So very interesting, Leos. Very, very interesting, okay? Going through some things again. Going through some things again. Okay. Prosperity. The universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So yeah, get on some good energy, okay? Open yourself up to good stuff. Put out good vibes. Karma season, okay? The universe is trying to pour in things to heal you and to help you. So just be very open to that, Leos, okay? Because the universe wants to give you love. It wants to fix things. It wants to right wrongs. It wants people to be complete and whole and not, separated and hurting. So you have to be open to that, and you have to give and receive, okay? So we'll do your last little oracle, and you'll be on your way, Leos, into a new deep thinking Libra season. Oops. Let's take it. The underworld, where all things pause and begin again. So this is the quiet time, much like the hermit. This is the quiet time to reflect, to really what the houses are doing for you right now. You need some self-reflection. You need to pause in the darkness and figure out what direction you need to swim in order to get to the lighter waters, the surface, okay? It's as if you're swimming, and you're not even a water sign, but it's as if you're at the darkest part of the ocean. You're looking up. This is what the underworld card is. You've paused to look up to figure out what direction you need to go to get to the light, okay? That's you guys. All right, Leos, if you need a personal, $15, hit me up on my email, and all the information is in the description box. If this resonates, give it a like, share, and subscribe. Leave any comments that you have in the comment box. Thank you, Leos. I do love you. I'm not trying to be hard on you, okay? Have a good day.